Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Zach here checking in. And before we jump into this Shiba Inu update, again, just as a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment and informational purposes only. And we had a couple live streams yesterday because Shiba Inu was really on the rise, still up right now. The entire market today a little bit down, pretty flat actually. Last night, everything was up about 8 to 10%. And if we scroll down here and take a look at Shib, we're still sitting in that 32nd spot in market cap, still up 7%, which isn't too bad. We'll take a look at some of the numbers here on Shib from yesterday in the 24-hour block. It was pretty interesting. You know, we talked about how there could be a potential breakout coming in June, and here we are just before the first of the month, and we saw a nice breakout. So price change in the 24-hour period up about 10%. Trading volume, which is also really nice to see, up about 161% on Shib. And we're going to get into an interesting article that I came across this morning talking about the top 10 cryptocurrencies with the best chance to break out here in June. And Shib might be one of those 10 on the list. And I think you guys will all be interested to see that. But here's the live chart in the 24-hour period. So this initial pop yesterday happened right in here. So right about 12:05, we saw the initial surge up, and it traded pretty flat for the next 3 hours or so, 4 hours or so. Then late in the evening, around early evening, 5:25, 5:30, we saw another spike. Then it's come back down. It's been consolidating here, but again, consolidation is pretty good when we see the trends, the historical trends for Shib. When we see some consolidation there for upwards to a week, 2 weeks, it usually means some good things are on the horizon. So we'll get to that article in just a minute, but before we get there, just want to check out what's going on the Twitter page. Interestingly enough, they're talking about the Discord here, which reached 60,000 members, the Shib Discord. So that's good to see. And also here on the Twitter account, up over 550,000 followers. Here's just a new retweet that just popped up. How about that? As we were here on the stream. So this is a new listing here again. Bataza going to have a new listing. Now, a lot of people were trying to figure out why was there a surge yesterday. One of the reasons possibly could be that Indodax right here, they announced that a new crypto asset, of course being Shib, was going to be available for deposit starting tomorrow. That's June 2nd, open trading June 3rd. So a couple of good things to look forward to from there. And then here you go. Bataza, which is this just came in as we were sitting here on stream, and this is a exchange out of Thailand. So they're opening up digital assets in the form of Shiba Inu as another opportunity for people to get involved in this token. We've seen a lot of interest with other exchanges. We're still possibly waiting on some bigger exchanges, perhaps like a Robinhood or a Coinbase. Still very early on though, so keep that in perspective. I know there is a petition going on right now for Robinhood, which is good. And in fact, Robinhood Help Twitter account actually responded to Kai Green about a week ago in reference to his comment made that they should add Shib to Robinhood. So here we go. Let's take a look at this article here. This is pretty interesting. The best cryptocurrencies to watch out for in the month of June. So number one, pretty interesting, Shiba Inu, relatively new crypto coin that stole some of this limelight away from Doge. After its launch in August 2020, it's reached its all-time high of 3431. Really depends on what exchange you look at, because if you look at this on CoinMarketCap, it's actually the 3.8 level. So again, that fluctuates a little bit depending on which exchange you're looking at. That happened in early May, as we know. Speaking of May and the entire month, you take a look at the top 300 crypto assets in the month of May. Even with Shib and everything selling off, Shiba Inu was number one, the number one growth cryptocurrency in the month of May. So pretty interesting. It's still sitting in the top 35 in market cap, as we know. Since then, this crypto coin is showing steady growth with an average of 10% growth. And also keep in mind, one of our listeners actually brought this to my attention. I can't remember your name, but you're going to know this is you when I say this. But, really good point is, there are still a large amount of these assets being used in the India Crypto Relief Fund. Now, Sandeep Nawal, who heads up the Crypto Relief Fund in India, also co-founder of Polygon, has said that they're going to do it strategically. He has said they're going to release those tokens in about 10% increments. so you wouldn't be able to, drop the price of Shiba Inu dramatically. And I think part of the reason he's doing that is, he's the co-founder of Polygon. He understands, the crypto space, right? But let's take a look at the rest of this top 10. Of course, Shiba Inu heading up the top 10. Litecoin here. Litecoin has always been kind of called the silver to Bitcoin's gold. It's been around for a long time. Ethereum. Litecoin is also pretty low risk when you see how much it fluctuates, or lack thereof, fluctuation for Litecoin. Ethereum number 3, Polkadot number 4, Chainlink, one of the ones we talk about quite a bit, number 5. Here's Polygon on the list. Solana number 7, the Graph 8, Syntax number 9, and then Bitcoin number 10. So these are 10 assets to watch in the month of June, according to Analytics Insight. Just thought this was interesting because the number 1 on the list was Shiba Inu. So, we just created a video too about a potential breakout in June. Things are looking good in terms of the technical analysis. Now, again, you got to take that with a grain of salt because we don't have a huge amount of history when we look at the charts on Shiba Inu. So in terms of Shiba Swap, that's another thing we're still waiting for, seeing how this ecosystem is going to be built out, how it's going to work together. Of course, Bone is still the next token coming soon. Shiba Inu Bone takes the power of DeFi to the next level. How it's going to be utilized, how it's going to be integrated into the system, still yet to be determined. However, Leash and Shib, both assets are available now. Leash, there's only 100K tokens out there, okay? And depending on the exchange where you get Leash, it fluctuates between, I want to say $1,100 to $2,000 per asset. So a lot different than Shib, which is, a huge supply, right? And very, very cheap. So these are 2 ways that you can be built into the ecosystem. This is running off the Ethereum platform as well. Speaking of Shiba Inu as a whole, so that's also just something to note. So Shiba Swap still undergoing security tests, final audits, final updates, getting prepared for the safe launch. We hope that we get some news on this week. There was some indication that coming out of the Discord that they had some new devs, new developers working on Shiba Swap, and they may have actually finished it. And if that's the case, final security tests, final audits should be taking place this week. And then in terms of the digital art space, the NFT space, this is another area where I'm really hoping to see Shib come out and say some good things. I think as they release some information about Shiba Swap, it would be nice to see them also release some information about their NFT venture and what their plan is for that moving forward. So, of course, you could read the Wolf paper here as well. We've pulled this up a few times on stream just to kind of keep up to date with the ecosystem and how it's all going to work together. So if you found some value here in this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll take a look at one more current price action here on Shib on CoinMarketCap. So up about 10% now. So it's actually moving in the right direction here. Yesterday was a nice day, and we're continuing that here today. So drop down in the comments below what you're looking forward to in terms of its, Shiba Swap, more exchanges. What do you think the number 1 catalyst will be for Shiba Inu? I'd be interested to hear from you. So again, like and subscribe. Appreciate you stopping back at the channel, and I will see you in the next one.